All right, guys, we're here at Waterside, Lakewood Ranch, Florida, and today we're going to show you 4 different houses from $490,000 to $700,000 that have some awesome incentives. Let's get stuck in the video. Welcome to the video, guys. I'm Christian, and this is Maggie. We're with Preferred Shore Real Estate.
And we are standing in Waterside. Waterside is one of the prime locations in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, which happens to be a top contender for the last 7 years as a master plan community.
So as part of a master plan community, it's all designed and it's around entertainment. So we're walking towards their downtown area here of Waterside, and there's tons of activities every night. Well, nearly every night there's something going on, but two of the main features is
they have the Wednesday night ranch night, which features all kinds of food trucks and the cornhole competition, as well as Sundays they do their farmers market. Every Sunday morning you can come here, find your fruits and veggies and all kinds of locally sourced honey.
Yeah, and there's dozens of different shops and all kinds of different foods down here. And there's an entire entertainment area. Actually, Maggie and I, we've been here and we did a Squid Games night right here in this center square.
That was a blast. In this video, we're going to show you 4 unique properties in the price ranges of $490,000 to high $700,000, so that if you want to live here, we're going to show you where. So here we are at our first community. We are in Nautique, which is a townhouse community. It has 164 townhomes, a great starter home for those first-time home buyers and families moving into the Waterside and Lakewood Ranch area.
Let me get the door.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right, so did you say this is 1,706 square feet?
Yep. No, I did not, but you just did.
Okay, perfect. We covered it. All right, so as you walk in, this is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. As you walk in, you walk right into the living room, into an open floor plan. You have all living quarters is on the first floor, and then you've got all 3 bedrooms upstairs and a full bath as well.
Yeah. Really open kitchen. I love seeing the open floor plan just because in these townhomes it can feel really small. This one is really wide. You can hang out in the kitchen and your family can be in the living room. You can still be a part of what's going on. So the kitchen features a gorgeous big island where you can gather around. You've got quartz countertops, high-end appliances, and really nice. You have your laundry room downstairs, so you don't have to fit it in the tight spaces up where you're sleeping. And on top of that, you've got a nice powder room for your guests.
It's a half bath. But yeah. I don't know. Is there any powder in the room? There's not. It's not a thing. So those are called half baths. I don't know why people say that. But as we walk through, we can start just by heading right upstairs, up to the living quarters of the property.
Go.
All right, so this is a primary master, as you can see, there's a few of us in here now. There's plenty of space in here. It's a very wide room, good ceiling height, and then can you go in there and show the bathroom?
Oh, sure. I'd love to show the bathroom. This is a great spot. So you've got dual sinks, you've got a nice walk-in shower, and on top of that, you do have a pretty spacious closet. I mean, for the amount of square footage, I feel like this is a good space.
All right, I'm taking back over. We're headed over to, this is the full bath that is gonna be used by both of the guest rooms or children's rooms. Is there a special name for children or guests? I don't know. I feel like this one's set up as
little ones.
This one's set up as an office here. However, you can convert this or do whatever you want. It's got a closet window, so that's considered a bedroom. And then same over here. They're the exact same size as well.
So one of the unique things about this townhome and the townhomes in this community is that you actually get your own courtyard. As you know, I'm sure you've seen townhomes don't really have a backyard, but in this space you can actually have a private backyard space per se that is doubled as a courtyard that can be covered as well, and you can make this into whatever you want. There's
a couple really good examples of what you can use this space for, but I think this is a really good setup. If you imagine, what are the Edison bulbs hanging down? You could just make this a whole vibe.
You can have a little grill out here, or you can have your own gym, maybe.
That's actually a great idea.
I know. I just thought about it right now.
I actually would do that immediately. That's the first thing I would do. And I don't go to the gym, but if I did, this would be here. So The way it's laid out, though, we came in the front door, like the guest entrance or front door. For the most part, you'd be coming through this door, which is a perfect bait after. No, yeah, it was perfect timing. If you come through here, this would be the garage. So you'd be pulling into the back street, into the garage. It's currently set up as an office. You will not have luxury vinyl plank floors in your garage.
I mean, you can.
You could.
You can do whatever you want.
But yeah, so this is the garage. So imagine yourself coming home from work, walking through here, maybe getting a lift in before you get into the house, and then coming into the home. So you might be wondering why, Christian, why Maggie, why are you showing us a townhome in here? Well, outside of where we are in the location, I like to talk about the numbers and the affordability of a property like this. So what's really cool is your all-in price. So let's just talk about interest rates. So in here, because there's only 9 properties left, or nine townhomes left, they've done a really good job of incentivizing folks to pick these up. So right now you can get in here for your first year, it's 4.3% interest. And then for years 2 through 30, if you were to do a mortgage, it jumps up to 5.4%, which is way lower than the market average. And that means your all-in price to live in this property here, assuming good credit, yada yada, let's just say the average, it's right around $32,000 and then $3,500 a month, which if you're looking at the competition in here, there's a whole bunch of rentals you might see from the drone footage or from an aerial view. A lot of these are all rentals, and it costs the same, if not more, to live in the same place, and all you're doing is building everybody else's equity. Whereas if you pick this up, you purchase this, you're building, and you're building in yourself.
Well, and in that monthly price, it's not just the mortgage. You are covering your HOA, your CDD, your insurance, and your taxes. So all in, the number is about $3,200 to $3,500. Yeah. That's a really good price to own a home.
Which is why we're sitting in here today showing off a townhome in probably the most desirable community that you can get in
the nation.
In Florida, and then in the nation, depending on which magazine you look at.
So here we are. As I mentioned previously, here is Kingfisher Lake. This looks over Waterside. As you can see over there, all of the restaurants and the beautiful shopping area, as well as you can kind of take a look at, if you look over that way at the end of the community with me, they are building a dock. Now that dock is an amenity for the people who live here to basically water taxi to Waterside. Now right now it's just on Sundays during market days, but hopefully it's going to be a daily thing soon. Here we are in Emerald Landing, where they have 4 different types of properties that you can choose from. So you've got 2 different types of townhomes, a 2-story and a 3-story with an elevator, and you've got cottage homes and then lake series homes, which are on the water. So let's take a look at a cottage home.
We're gonna do these a little quicker than the last one though. And you're gonna notice right off the bat, this one is not staged, but that's because this one's actually for sale right now.
You can buy this one right now.
And the price for this one is, we have to talk into our microphones because there's a lot of echo in here since there's no furniture. But right now, this one's on the market for the high 6s. Mid 6s, we'll negotiate that for you. But very, very affordable. So we'll show you the first floor, open floor plan.
So one thing to notice about these homes is you do have 8-foot doors. They do update a lot of the things. You've got really nice updated quartz countertops. You've got an updated kitchen, as you can see, and you have a natural gas burning stove, which a lot of people prefer to electric.
And subway tile. But hey, for the car people inside of a community, here's the crazy part, my favorite part. Check this out.
Follow Christian.
Follow me, dude. So if you wanted to, you could, it's tall enough for you to be able to have an actual car lift in here, which I don't feel like I've seen in ages for a new community. So inside of the garage here, you can actually put a car lift, which is super rare. You can actually do a tandem there. You could fit 4 cars in here. It's absolutely crazy.
Maybe 20 cars.
So for my car people, this is a gold mine. I haven't seen this layout yet.
So upstairs, you're gonna find basically all the living or sleeping spaces. You've got 3 bedrooms up here. Nice little laundry room when you first come in. You've got your primary master, and you've got 2 guest bedrooms as well. If you walk into the primary,
are we just calling everything a primary master? We're just using both now? So
listen, some people don't understand just primary.
We have carpet, we can talk. You're right. But very nice sized bathrooms.
Now we go to the next one.
Okay, so now we're back in front of a townhome. So this is 3 stories. So we just left the property right over here to your right.
We left over there.
We are facing the pool right behind you. If you take a look,
And Waterside
pool,
to your right.
Waterside, all of it. We're right in the meat of the action. Okay, so
The meat of the action.
Yeah, you come right into the meat. So it's a townhome. So everybody from maybe New York or the bigger cities, you're pretty used to this. So you come to the first floor landing. You've got an office right here with a bathroom,
Which can double as a multi-generational room for older parents who maybe can't take stairs or don't want to.
Yes.
Here is a nice second primary bedroom.
A+, good point. Right off of here, though, it opens up to the elevator. So I'll meet you guys up there. We're going to do these pretty quick as well. Chaos. See you upstairs.
See you later. Wait, someone's got to close me in.
No, you got to close you in.
Okay, here we go. It's so smooth. So for those of you listening, I know you can't see me, but this elevator is so smooth right now. I don't even feel like I'm in a residential elevator. I feel like I'm in a freaking condo building. Oh my God.
Yes, hello.
That thing is so smooth.
Oh, so smooth.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, and then I have a nice little powder bath right here when I come out.
Okay, more powder baths. I don't know what you do. There's no powder inside those baths. But this is the main living floor. Welcome. Okay, so right off to the right of where you came out of the elevator, there's a nice powder bath, which is just called a half bath where I'm from. But
He's from the Midwest, so.
living space is, again, it's all going to be open concept. That's what we do around here. So beautiful kitchen, beautiful backsplash, appliances, high-end KitchenAid.
This is one of the largest kitchens I've seen in a townhome in this area.
Yeah, and you're going to also see, it's going to be a natural guest to the whole community, which is a huge benefit for anybody that actually cooks food. Overlooking the pool and Waterside again.
Oh, what a nice balcony.
Yeah, the view gets a little bit better as we go up because that's how it works.
I'll meet you though. I made it. So one thing that I was thinking about while I was in the elevator is these homes right here, I don't know if you said, they're in the high 60s, high 600s to high 700s, but they have an incentive right now where you can get your interest rate at 4.99 or up to $60,000 off the purchase price. So you can really move into these homes for a really nice monthly with that incentive of 4.99.
Take a look at what your master primary could look like. In here, obviously we're on the 3rd floor, so you've got the best view of the pool and Waterside itself. There's not a walkout balcony, but we're also really high up, so if you're afraid of heights, this is plenty.
Oh wow, what a gorgeous bathroom. Wow, a huge walk-in shower with double vanity as well as your nice little private water closet and an additional closet here, probably for the male in your family.
So we would say that the male would be over there, female would be over here?
Absolutely. I have my own little window here. Look at this. Look, I could be choosing my clothes for the day and then looking at the beautiful weather outside. It's honestly perfect.
The last room is a beautiful little ensuite, which is overlooking the other side of the property. So if you head over there, it's a bathroom and then a closet.
Nice little ensuite bathroom. And then you can look at anybody coming to your house through the garage. Now that we've shown you a few of the residents here at Emerald Landing, I wanted to show you a little bit of the amenities. So here we've got the dock. As we mentioned before, you've got that ferry that's going to take you over to Waterside. This will be available here as well. You also have a nice kayak landing, so you can actually go to Kingfisher, you can fish in Kingfisher, and keep your kayak right here, right next to the gorgeous pool. This is a resort style pool. You've got, I mean, just a lovely place to like get some tan, you get your tan on. You've got nice area to grill and to hang out with your family. and all with the beautiful lake behind you. And you've got a nice fire pit over here, as well as a place to walk your puppy. Look at that view. So if you look across the lake, you can see the volleyball courts as well as the kids' playground. You've got pickleball over here to your left as well. Yep. And the nice little community center right here in the middle. So for those of you who don't want to go up 3 flights of stairs but want the same kind of space for a similar price, so high 600s, low 700s, here is a single-story house, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a 3-car garage.
It's a tandem garage. It's not quite as big as the last one, but it's got the square footage, which we love. Right out front, you're just looking at an immovable oak tree that is going to be here forever. So this house in particular is obviously for sale, but let's get into it.
I think one of my favorite things in these single-story houses are the wider entrances. It doesn't feel as small coming in, which is really nice. So in the front, you've got 2 guest bedrooms. You can use these as offices. I mean, they're definitely good size kid bedrooms, or if you work from home, like a lot of us do. Here you go.
So if you want an actual really large office, there's one off to the right. However, we'll get to that in a second. One of the things they did architecturally here is they built anticipation up into the living space, which I think is really cool. It's a long hallway, but it makes a lot of sense, and you get excited to be here. So as you walk in the front door, there's the rooms off to the right, so you've got your guest rooms. Yep. But then as you come through, your garage is to the left. Then you hit your office, building anticipation, drum roll into a absolutely gorgeous kitchen. This one's already decked out. And like I was saying, this one's on the market, ready for sale right now. Just all the highest end. Again, you've got your gas appliances everywhere.
And
beautiful
then,
countertops.
Can we just mention, I mean, the interest rate of 4.99 is insane to think about, especially in the Lakewood Ranch area. You don't see that often. It's so tough to, buy a resale with that kind of interest rate. So for the builders to be doing these kind of incentives, I think it's going to save you so much on your monthly.
And if you don't want to use the buy down to the 4.99, don't forget, you can just take 60% right off the list.
60,000.
Wow, 60,000 right off the list.
Wouldn't it be nice to have 60% off?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that just means they list it too high. Yeah. But yeah, you can get 10% or up to 60,000 off. So this house would qualify for that. Absolutely. Since we're in the high 6s.
Yep. Did I show the primary?
Yes, to the
primary master. Here we've got a really nicely sized primary. Perfect space for a nice TV, king size bed, and then you've got a really gorgeous bathroom here.
So in here you have one of the coolest showers. So you actually step down into this. It's a common feature, but it's really, really nice. And then of course they're really smart about it. They put the knob on this side so you don't have to go underneath there. Beautiful double sinks, and again it's the same finishes and same level of quality. And then currently you guys are standing right inside of the actual master closet, primary closet.
So we're still under construction, of course, this entire area is, but you've got a really nice pathway right behind your home. You can bike ride or walk to the amenity center and the kayak launch and everything that we just came from.
This entire area is just designed to be a one-stop shop. You don't have to leave here if you don't want to. You can get to everything by boat. By
boat or taxi.
Kayak, taxi, Uber, walk, bicycle, whatever you want to do, which is, that's really what you're purchasing here too, outside of a gorgeous home. A tandem garage, for those that don't know, and it's where you're allowed to park 3 cars total, but it's obviously one after another, which is just called a tandem. I like it. I like the ability to have a lift. You could have a lift in here, but it'd be significantly tighter, which is why I personally prefer the prior house for the garage.
So here you have the marina that we were talking about. Here's where the ferry will drop you off and pick you up, 20 at a time, next to Deep Lagoon, which is a great new restaurant in town. And here you could head your way to the farmer's market on Sundays.
All right, so we just toured 4 very unique properties here in the Waterside area. We want to hear from you guys what you think is your favorite. So just drop a comment below.
What's your favorite?
Well, so mine's very based on the garage. So my car people, you already know what the deal is. There's already a clear winner in that one.
And for my donut people, everybody wins because you get to live right here. I think we did great.